Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War stream, Campaign 5, Week 9, Day 2. So today, of course, we got the Sea of Sorrows faction. We also, of course, have Community Week going on all week, and we end up getting Imperial, as well as some Brown Deeds, but of course the main thing being the Imperials. That's pretty nice. End up getting that off of that. I don't believe anything good for offers, so it's different for everyone. And apparently someone did an extra legendary task while I wasn't looking. That's what they're doing for Community Week. They're trying to sell war coins. Gosh. Good old war coins. It's actually cheaper buying in a shop at that point, because you get 75 for 10. They're still pretty overpriced even at that, though. Luckily, we did have enough to barely get the two new war bands, the Dark Assassins and the Fangs. We have 25 Spear. Hopefully I get some soon, so I actually have another 100 for when they bring them back. Or, you know, if they bring in another two. Like they did this patch, because yeah, we're kind of low on that. Though getting them immediately is not too big a deal. It's just some team slots in the banner you almost never use anyways. But anyways, main thing we'll be doing today is the Sea of Sorrows faction. Kind of just getting this out. It's actually one of the more annoying factions to do, so for peer faction. So if you're looking to get it done today, it might be a good day. I wouldn't be surprised if leaderboards just back-to-back 500s, and it is, because this is one of the harder factions to get done. So yeah, a lot of people doing that. Though there's still time to get it done, though it does take a while, but there's still like 6-7 hours left in the event. Aside from that, we will probably do a little bit of the World event. I do want to get to bed a little bit early today, though, because we're going to be waking up at 3 a.m. because that seems to be when Pokemon Unite launches, so I want to get a nice little bit of sleep before then. Also, Puzzle Quest 3 got updated, by the way. They didn't post the patch notes yet, but that will be some juicy drama when they do. Also, nice, Isabel and Mustaine both being tied together for that juicy 5th place. That's really funny. Hopefully the other person doesn't end up passing, so you guys can get your double tie there. Though even if he does, you'd still be tied together in 6th place, which would still give you the same loot, even if only one more person passes. Not sure if you guys intended to do that, but it's pretty funny. They have an exact tie. Oh yeah, we never even bought the thingies yet this week. Should probably do that. I'll buy that, buy that. So I'll probably do the World event first. I mean, not the World event, the faction event first. World event for the easier battles, you can literally just AoE kill, since it's the earlier battles and we have spell damage. So they kind of just melt instantly. Actually, you know what? Let's go take Community Day first. Definitely don't want to pass up on an Imperial, that is for sure. Not something we want to miss. I am looking for where on earth my Phoenicia is. I really need to keep a top Phoenicia. I'm not sure why I only have it on the bottom there. But anyways, I hope all of you have had a wonderful, wonderful day. Hello, Eric. Hello, Mister. Hello, Bill. Hello. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, Andreas. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Draco. Hello, Roman. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, Rogue. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we'll take that over. Take that over. Explode everything. Explodey, explodey. Kill everything. And we're gonna go. And 200 Vault Keys, you only got one of the new gnomes. But you dropped Sun, the Emperor, and a Power Orb. Nice. Yeah, we were opening some Vault Keys earlier. We might do that more tomorrow night. Open a bunch of Vault Keys. Because I only got one of the 3 gnomes. I mean, one of the 4 gnomes, I mean. Still gotta get the other 3. Hello, Sushi Ninja! Welcome, welcome. Hello, Hung. You just cleared Sea of Sorrows and got Undyne as well. Nice. Congrats. Yeah, Undyne is in the event key drop table. He's also in the World event drop table, if you get randomly lucky. Not sure exactly where you got it. Yeah, he's available through a couple ways this week. Because World events do have a chance of dropping Mythic. It's very low chance, but it does happen occasionally. It's not something you would do to try to get a Mythic. Well, I should have taken green, whoops. But it's definitely a way to get it. Yeah, I wish we'd get another Power Orb. We've gotten 2 Power Orbs so far, so we're doing pretty good on Power Orbs. But more is better than not more. More is definitely better than not more, including that Imperial. Let's clear out dungeons while we already have Phoenicia team set. Then we'll go do World event. World event, I believe I'm using, I should on Monday. I know I'm not using Rowan team. I cannot remember what I'm using. Did I show Truffle? I might have showed Truffle. I'm not sure if I actually want to use Truffle, oddly enough. I'm trying to think what I want to use for the faction event now. Because I believe I have a Truffle set up. Which isn't bad, but for the super low levels, you might want to use something slightly different. I'm trying to think what we have for mana accumulator. Blue's a bit of a weird color for quick kill. Blue-brown. There's a lot of great options, but the quick kill options for the lower level range aren't as good. We might have to use an Empower into Rowan. Because what I mentioned for the video, I believe, was Truffle. Which is great, but it's a little slow for like the first few battles. Double Gargoyle works. Stone Slicer, triple Gargoyle or something. Getting that rolling's a bit slow though. Let's see, we have access to Mirage Queen. I could always just Empower into Rowan. I think we just Empower into the Rowan. That seems perfectly fine. Faction. Not ideal, but it would work. Oh, so there's Pure Faction team, by the way. Hammerclaw, Sea Witch, Double Deep King. That is not what we need right now, though. Okay. So let's get a Rowan build. We can't do the traditional one, but it'll still work. Actually, you know what we could do? Oh, but he doesn't have Empower. I might as well just get Empower. I was gonna say we could use the Angry Mob. What Empower's into green or blue? You do it to green. I don't know, do we just want to go with that? I think we just want to go with that. That's a nice green to blue in case we have it. Get our Urskia shield and we're pretty much good to go. Also, oddly enough, we actually cover every color but purple. Put that there, put that there, put that there. Change our class to probably Greenstorm. Change our banner to... Oh, we don't have the extra +1. Probably still do the same banner though, since we're doing a +2 green. Oh, I need a +2 green though. I guess we just go with this and deal with -brown. Realistically, we're not really casting our Urskia shield anyways. Or are we? Honestly, I almost want to go with double Rowan. Double Rowan, Angry Mob. That's slow though. I don't know, for the very early ones, we might go this, then we might adjust it for a couple later. As weird as that may seem. I think it'll work. That reminds me, we still need to go buy the 1 potion. Didn't do that yet. I could do that right now. It's one of the other reasons why we can kind of just go double Rowan as well. Worst comes to worst, we pretty much just get it after a turn or two. Ah, Genie Lamp. Oh, that's not one. I hate that that goes all the way out the screen. It always seems like it'll go back one menu and then it's like, nope. All the way out. Hello, Jason. Welcome, welcome. What's your convert again? Purple to green. I think we just cast it regardless of if it has alignment and just hope it has alignment. Unless we see like a 5 times off of starting board. Pretty sure that's the strategy. Hey, that reminds me, we're not set to armor right now. I can definitely tell that we're not. Now we're set to armor. Oh yeah, they said they fixed the glitch. Moment of truth. Did they fix the glitch? Oh, I've replaced the wrong one. No! No, I'm pretty sure they fixed the glitch. They said they did. I assume they did. Accidentally replaced the wrong one there. But I assume they fixed that one visual glitch. It was specifically in the patch notes, which kind of makes it seem like they did. It was specifically mentioned by name. Because this would have been the first Monday since the patch. Or the first, first reset week. It's technically Tuesday now. The first reset since the 5.6 patch. Yeah, I need to keep a eye on the Puzzle Quest 3 forums tonight. Apparently, oh, there it is. They posted it. They did it 4 minutes ago. Oh, that's going to be such an interesting read. I almost feel like going over it on stream, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of irrelevant for this stream. That's a lot of things. That is a lot of things. You can barely even skim through it. It's so much. That is a lot of patch notes, gosh. Yeah, it's been out for a while, the patch. But the patch notes didn't get up until just now. Like, literally 5 minutes ago. Like, as we were streaming. I'll read it after the stream. And then go to bed. Because we need to wake up early tomorrow. But I've been napping throughout the day, so... we were getting in those power naps. What even is this board? The board is so bad I want to cast her Ski Shield. You know the board is bad when that's the move that's correct. When you don't even need the Urskia Shield buff. So we do need to eventually switch off of this team. I think we should eventually just switch to double Rowan. For the really early battles, it should be quicker. Well, we'll reach a certain point where Rowan will not kill, and at that point, I'm pretty sure it's just quicker running double Rowan. Hope we get the green or blue off the start and just win that way. Oh, so we are using Archer right now, right? Okay. I was gonna say, we need Greenstorm. And we do indeed have Greenstorms, that's nice. Doesn't make too big a difference, but if you're taking multiple moves, it definitely helps. It doesn't help your starting board, though. Starting board is unaffected by whatever storm you do. Even if it's the very first thing in your team, it still has no effect on starting board. Only once you start clearing the board does a storm have any effect. Oh good, Rowan did not get poked. Good old Rowan. Good old Rowan. Oh, that's a block, isn't it? This stuff has really weirdly positioned blocks. It's not even that many, but they're in really bad locations. Very small amount. Whenever you do anything, it kind of makes them all go down and right in the middle of the map. So we'll hand out a code after we finish out Dells. I'll probably mess with the World event for the rest of the time. Yeah, they buffed the health of everything in Puzzle Quest 3. And by everything, I mean everything. So they buffed the enemies by like way more than they buffed the players. And I don't think they buffed damage output that much, if at all. If anything, I think I actually nerfed damage output in Puzzle Quest 3. Which basically means everything takes longer now. There's not a single thing that doesn't take longer now. Do you think Unite is actually dropping at 3 AM, or is it just the PST midnight guess? The reason why a lot of people think it's dropping at 3 a.m., it could be even earlier, but I'm just waking up then since that gives some rest time if nothing else. But the reason for that is it says the 21st for pretty much every time zone that they've been doing it for. So the only overlap in time zone that would really work for is around 3 a.m. They've been posting every single day at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on their Twitter. So if nothing else, in 2.5 hours, we would know officially what on earth they're doing. Because they've had a scheduled post at that time like almost every single day recently. So there's no way we wouldn't know for sure by that point. Who knows, maybe it'll even drop then. 3 a.m. is just the most educated guess to what it could be at this point. Based on what we know. There's always a chance they give us an actual time at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in 3.5 hours. I'll be taking a nap up to that point, though. Need sleep. Some amount of sleep. Yeah, that game's gonna be a lot of fun. Pretty much, yeah. Though, if I do wake up at like 2 a.m. and I see, oh, it's already out, we'll probably start the stream like as immediately as I can once I actually wake up. However long that takes. Because if I wake up at like 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. and then see it's like, oh, it's updated. Or, you know, it's out, it's launched. I'll probably just start immediately. So expect a random stream at the middle of the night. Because if I'm up and it's out, we're streaming. I'm going to try to get some amount of sleep between then, though. The Puzzle Quest 3 update's going to make that hard to do. Because I want to see all the things they did. What's the fastest win Zugov team for ranked PvP? What do you mean? Like the fastest ever? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, you mean just in general? I'm pretty sure the Slayer method still works. You just have to be very cautious about what does and does not have immune to burn. But the Slayer team that quick kills Explore 12 is the same one you would use for PvP. You just have to be wary that a lot more options will have immune to stealthy and immune to burning compared to normal Explorer. Since they're obviously much more popular player choices to have those traits. Mostly because of impervious and stealthy teams. Oh no, there's a chance we'll still be streaming when you wake up. Let's say we start at 3 a.m. The stream probably will not end until like noon or 3 p.m. Or somewhere around there. Eastern Standard Time. Also, there's a couple videos I want to cover on day one. A lot of people already got ahead of it because they were able to do the beta when I didn't realize there was a beta. A Japanese beta for like 2 days that pretty much anyone could get access to. But I wasn't able to partake in that. So some people already got a bunch of content out because they recorded a billion things during that time. Though a lot of the stuff I want to cover, literally no one else has covered yet. It's a bunch of economy-related stuff to the game. As well as some things that literally require money that is a lot less likely for people to cover because it requires money. I was going to do it anyway, so it works out. But no one's really covered much of the economy stuff related to the game. Because obviously it's more of a battle-related game. Most people aren't playing Pokemon Unite for the economy. But I like that in every game I ever play. Assuming a game has the concept. We definitely went crazy with it in Animal Crossing, if nothing else. We have, like, infinite resources without ever hacking. Or exploiting in any way. Just simply from overly trading like crazy. Any news on the double skull damage patch? I have no clue what's up with that. Honestly, I have still to this day not seen a single AI hit double damage on me. I'm not sure if it's something with my specs that just makes it not happen or what. But, I have yet to see a single... I don't know. Has anyone in any of my streams seen the enemy hit 2 times on me? I have not seen it personally. Not a single time have I seen the enemy do double damage to me. Or, you know, when they're not supposed to anyway. Obviously, for Hunter's Mark, they do double. I know, I've heard a lot of people have had the issue. Similar to the lycanthropy crash, I personally have not seen it yet. Never saw the lycanthropy crash, and I've never seen this 2 times skull damage glitch. I said, hello, Imperial! Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. If anyone has any questions and you want me to go over, do let me know. We'll make sure to do so, of course. We'll have a code as soon as we finish out the faction here. So I think we're almost at the point where we need double Rowan. So much so I kind of just want to replace it into Rowan right now. At least how deep are we? 60? If we're at 60, we definitely should. Yeah, we're at 60. I switched to double Rowan. One other thing that we could do here, Angry Mob backup? Oh no, Archer or Angry Mob? I'm leaning towards it. Oh, I don't know. We don't have Mana Star for Angry Mob. I might as well keep it like this. Because all we have to do is just take mana, boom, dead. And if that doesn't kill, boom, we got full mana the following turn. It's actually guaranteed that we have full mana by then. Because we start with 6, we gain 2 automatically at the beginning, so we start with 8. We then end up just casting, or we then end up using 1 move to get full mana, which takes a turn. Now it has 10, and then we cast our ability, then it has 12, and then boom, we kill. So we pretty much automatically have double cast due to enchant. You just got the Emperor. Any point in crafting that tower? Yes. The tower is associated to Leonis Empire, and because it's associated to a Leonis Empire, you can get 1 additional star by upgrading it. So yes, there is a reason to get it, especially because it's pretty much free if you have the legendary ingots. Because most of the resources to craft it are pretty easy to obtain, especially if you're later in the game already. The only thing that's hard is getting the Emperor, but the rest of the resources are relatively free. Hello, Bushka! Welcome! You obtained the Geoff achievement? Nice! Yeah, that one can be really annoying. You have to gold medal 100 things. As more time goes on, it becomes easier and easier, obviously. Because you just naturally have more stuff upgraded. But like, trying to target it is exceedingly hard. Because it requires a lot of exploring. But yeah, Leonis Tower I don't really feel like I've ever really used since I've crafted it. But because it's an association to Leonis Empire, it does count for kingdom upgrades. And for that reason, it's worth getting. You're only missing a rage drop. You know what? I've gotten like 6 harder rages at this point. 5 or 6. I think I have 6 total. I've gotten 5 drops. It's pretty insane how many harder rages we've gotten. It feels so ridiculously common compared to the others. I'm not sure why. I don't think it actually is. I just happen to be getting unlucky/lucky. But I have like 6 harder rages right now. If I go check, I am pretty sure I have 6. One was from the season pass, and the other ones were from the Volkies. I mean, why am I putting heart? I was typing in season and then pass. Heart of Rage. Fail. Oh, sorry. I have 5, not 6. Actually, we have so many Heart of Rages, I can almost get it upgraded without spending anything. That's pretty funny. But, yeah, 5 Heart of Rage. So we found 4, and we got 1 for free from the, well, not free, but, you know, we got 1 for automatically from the campaign thingy on season 1, 2? I think it was season 1. But, yeah, 5 Harder Rages, which means we found 4 Harder Rages so far from Volkies. I'm still not sure if I'll upgrade it or if I'll use a blue orb on it just to keep collecting them. Because I believe I might have some of the highest amount of Harder Rages in the entire game. due to luck or lack thereof. Though there's probably someone who has like over 10 if they opened like thousands of vault keys last weekend. Or during this week from last weekend. Did I get all the band gnomes? No, we'll be hunting for that on Wednesday. I believe we'll be saving that for Wednesday's stream. It'll give us something to do on Wednesday night. But half the stream will be dedicated to... The first half will probably be a reward event. And then the second half's going to be grinding vault. And see if we can find the other 3. Because I've only found one of the 3 so far. Ideally, I'll at least want to get another 1 or 2 if nothing else. Hopefully all 3. We'll see how it goes. How many campaigns have there been? 5. There's been 5. And as of a few more weeks from now, it'll be 6. But this is the second to last week of the 5th one. But yeah, Season 1 we got Heart of Rage and that Karandera thingy. Season 2 we mostly got Dustbringer. Season 3 we got the Sun and Quetzalma. Season 4 we got what do we get? I just completely forgot what Season 4 was. In Season 5 we got Lycanthropy and that thing we showed off yesterday for the video. If you guys haven't seen it, we covered the Mythic in a video thingy. We also covered it last night's stream. We've covered it like 2 or 3 times now. But the video is the most concise one, going over the Mythic. It's available next... Wait, was that one Quetzalma? Wait, what was Season 3's Mythic then? I thought that was Season 3's Mythic. Hold up, then I forget what was Season 3 then. If Quetzalma was 4. Oh yeah, the useless Deo. I forgot about Deo. Deo was awful. No wonder why I completely forgot about him. Deo was horrifically bad. That's also where we got the Emperor. I remember now. Okay, that makes sense. That's also when we got Leonis Tower and the Emperor and Deo and all that. I remember now. We were literally just talking about Leonis Tower earlier too. No one ever said that you don't get verses outside of Nomapalooza. It was just said that it was very low chance. What I said is don't use verses, or, you know, the Nomapaloozas outside of the Vault events. But no, you can still get them. The chance of it is exceedingly low. But you can still get verses outside of Nomapalooza, outside of the Vault event. Similar to Vault keys and everything. It's just a really ridiculously low chance. Like this week we got a Vault key from a Gnome, when it wasn't a Vault event. It's possible, just very unlikely. But specifically the verses you want to not use, or, you know, the Nomapalooza itself. It is exceedingly bad value to use a Nomapalooza when it isn't a Vault event. At least relative to how much you would get from it during a Vault event. Also, looks like we're about to gain a level too. Very close. Might as well go all the way. Should be able to. You're at 12 sets? Nice. Yeah, I think I'm at 14 sets right now. I haven't been farming any though. Next one I believe is August 13th. Oh, hello, Warren! Hello, Gerudo. Welcome, welcome. Gosh, can you not revive a billion times? Every time we kill one, another one just takes its place. At least it doesn't have any more revives left. It has depleted them all. Oh, is there any drama in the Salty stream last night? No, it was pretty tame. A lot tamer than you think it would be. And she gave a couple of juicy codes as well. Speaking of codes, as soon as we finish out the stuff, we'll hand out a code. And then we'll go mess with the ward event. And then I need to go get sleep. Because we're waking up super early tomorrow. Though I might stay up till 11 just to see if it's going to drop immediately. Regardless, we're streaming very late tonight. We'll see how much sleep I can get prior. What is your horde for this faction? I want to say 200, though I do not recall. I can check once we finish it. But I'm pretty sure we're at 200. A good majority of the earlier ones I have at 200. A lot of the later ones I had at 155. This is where you get the magic. It's a nice middle range where you still get a lot of stats, but it doesn't cost as much as getting it to 200. Do I clear this faction with or without potions? I always go for 1 potion, because it goes a little bit quicker. And it gives you a really cheap treasure. And sometimes you need it if you got unlucky. Like, for example, if we didn't have enough points for right after this battle, it would require us to have another battle anyways, which would cost us 30 gems regardless. So I normally just always go for it. It's a nice cheap treasure, plus sometimes you need it anyways. There we go. Let's see, did we get enough points just with that? Nope, see, we would have needed it anyways. We did not. Oh, do you mean to do pure faction? Yes, we did pure faction for this place. I feel like almost I feel like almost everyone uses potions to do pure faction for this place. It's one of the hardest factions in the entire game. Mostly because of how much true damage it does. Hey, a blue! Nice! Okay, let's go ahead of the code. And then we'll go mess with World Event a bit. Do you think they will nerf Vault Key rewards? No. The amount of backlash they would get if they did would be so unprecedented that I don't think they could ever do it directly. They might try indirectly, but they will never at any point directly nerf Vault Keys. Especially since a good majority of people already opened their Vault Keys anyways. So what good would a nerf even do? If anything, they should give more incentive to get people to waste their Vault Keys. Or not waste them, but, you know, use them as immediately as possible. So that people don't have reserves of them anymore. But there you guys go. There is the redeem code. Use on gemswar.com with the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever your game says right over there is what we put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. It's a copy paste of random numbers and letters starting with SK. And give same word as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy everyone. I think it's go. Unusable on PC mobile version of the game. You guys know how it goes by now. But anyways, next order of business. World event. Let's go do things. I should probably go claim the thingy so I can actually have a good amount of medals. We haven't even touched World event yet, actually. It's pretty straightforward. The Deep King's higher than Leviathan, and just do it in rarity order. Nothing good from the orbs. No, it looks like we're going to have another 2 orbs. As long as I score 50 points, I think we'll be fine for that. There's no way we're not scoring 50 points. So let's go score our 50 points. Did we just roll with this team? I think we just roll with this team. I don't see any reason why we don't roll with this team. However, I do want to change my medal setup. There we go. Do I even need 20%? Yes, we do need 20%. Mana start. Alright, let's just roll with this. I think it'll be fine. If anything, we should actually move the Deep King up because we don't actually need that much mana for a battle like this. It's just blocking us on blue. Yeah, this is why the Delve is so hard. If you just look at how much damage the Deep King does, imagine that being done to you. And that's what pure faction for Deep Sea of Sorrows is without potions. This is how much damage we're doing with them right now. This is pretty much what that faction is like, to try to do it without potions. It just hits so absurdly hard. I'm very doubtful they would nerf bulky drop table. Especially since there's going to be so much data now that if they even tweak it slightly, everyone will know. Between people who data mine the game and people keeping track of the actual drops on the live game itself. Also, did we just get double Valraven? I sure feel like we just got double Valraven. Also, this Blue Storm actually coming into play. I still can't believe they nerfed Jarvise, but I guess they thought the Blue Storm was too high a value with what it already did. Though even after the nerf, it's still worth using in this particular instance. I have no problem for the code, everyone. Enjoy. Let's go get that level. Also might be able to get all of our battles down as well. At least a good number of them. Oh, why did I do that? We probably could already won, but oh well. Now we really win. Oh no, good thing we did do that. We were slightly short. Yeah, they nerfed Jarvise. Not in the most recent patch. It was done a while ago. It was nerfed 7 months ago. It was nerfed last December. It was nerfed with Bone Key and a few other weapons. Life and Death was also nerfed at that time. So it's been nerfed for a while. Like, it's not a recent occurrence. Still amazing though. It's kind of like the Life and Death nerf, where yeah, it was nerfed, but it makes almost no difference whatsoever to the actual effectiveness of the weapon. Because they didn't nerf what it does, it just nerfed the initial mana cost. Also, 20% extra stats definitely coming into play very nicely this week, that is for sure. Also, we haven't casted that a single time. We do have that for mana accumulation. That's kind of the whole reason why it's there. It creates a bunch of green and blue. Green feeds back to Jarvise, blue feeds into Jarvise and the other thing, the Deep King. Since you had a long break, this was the first campaign you ever played. How often do they put out new ones? You mean the big campaign where it goes through like 10 weeks of campaign thingies? They do one once every... It lasts for 10 weeks and it has 1 week off of Tower of Doom. And then another one occurs for 10 weeks. If that's what you're referring to. If you mean the Ward Lore event that we're doing right now, it's every single week. But if you're referring to like the bigger thing, this big campaign thingy over here, this occurs for 10 weeks long. And then you have 1 week off, which is a Tower of Doom week, and then it goes for another 10 weeks. So we're on Chapter 9, which means we're on Week 9, which means this week and next week are the last 2 weeks for this campaign, for Campaign 5. And then we'll have 1 week off for Tower of Doom, and then the following week will be Campaign 6, or Season 6, however you want to call it. Or, you know, it's like the season system from any other game. But, yeah, it's basically consistently 10 weeks long, 1 week off, so technically every 11 weeks, yes. Or it lasts for 10 of those 11 weeks. Oh wait, why am I doing this? Hold up, I'm doing a very wrong thing. That's not what I wanted. I wanted World Event. Whoops. Yeah, that still worked though. I always find it funny that regardless of what team I'm playing against, what battle I'm playing against, I always play the team as it should be played for the battle. Just out of muscle memory of already playing it so many times. Like, I might not even know what mode I'm in, but just by seeing what the enemy team is and seeing what our team is, we'll just play it normally. Even if it's the completely wrong team. Though that was the correct team for the correct game mode. I was just doing the wrong game mode when I meant to be doing this one. Should probably take it to blue first. Oh yeah, they're pretty consistent at constantly getting out content. That is something they've been pretty good at over the years. They have never delayed a single weekly event ever. The weekly reset thingies. And they have never delayed a single campaign ever. Unlike Fall Guys. But, yeah, they have very consistent scheduling with this stuff. Mostly because they have most things planned, like, literal months upon months ahead of time. Like, they already probably have every single troop that's coming out for the rest of this year already planned out. Possibly to the exact date. Though, of course, some of them subject to change. Like, they probably almost have the beginning of next year already planned out. It's one of the reasons why whenever a weird meta kind of forms in the game and they try making a counter to it, it feels like it comes in like after it's not even meta anymore. Because if they realize something like right now is something like super meta and they want to make a hard counter to it, it wouldn't come until like February of next year. Because of how the scheduling for all the content is already planned. Did we get all the new gnomes? No, we're doing it on Wednesday. I only have one of the 4 so far. We're going to be opening a bunch of vault keys tomorrow. And we're going to keep going until hopefully we get them all tomorrow night. We'll see. That could be a long amount of time, but we're definitely going to put some attempt to it tomorrow night to try to get the other 3 that we're missing. Hopefully we don't get too many copies of the same ones over and over again. That could be very annoying if we get like 3 of them 5 times over and then we're just missing the 1 because it never wants to drop it to us. Kind of like the scrolls themselves or the writs or not, whatever they're called, the verses. Too many words in this game. There's like currencies on top of currencies on top of currencies inside of currencies that are used for other currencies in order to get more currencies. The layers are deep. I'm actually surprised that one-shot everything. Oh, that is what Deep King does. That is kind of his entire premise. Fallen Valdis. Yeah, that's a really good example. It was added like at the tail end of the Divine meta. And it wasn't even good enough to counter the nerfed Divine meta, which was really sad. Like, they already nerfed Divines, and it still couldn't even counter the nerfed Divines. Let alone if they were pre-nerf. Yeah, that's probably one of the funniest examples of it ever in the game. Also, I believe I need that pet. Let me double check. I do. I need 5 more copies. Let me go take that real quick. I should probably switch to magic, though. Hopefully we get 5 copies. If we get really lucky, it's possible. Not likely, but it's possible. So if anyone hasn't used the code yet, I'm not sure if it's still usable, but there's the code. We already handed it out earlier, but just in case it's still good. Oh, I'm taking blue as if we still need it. Whoops. Not the right team. What's the difference between Premium and Premium Plus? There's no unique drops in Premium that is, or you know, in the pass that isn't in the Premium Plus pass. The Premium Plus just does a few things. They actually buffed it as of this most recent season, but it gives a power orb all the way at the end. It gives 2 epic vault keys at the end, and it also gives you a purple orb, a major purple orb, and a major orange orb immediately upon getting it. One other benefit it has, which benefits me the most, so most other people probably wouldn't care about it as much, but it also allows you to get all week 5 to 10 rewards, or sorry, all week 6 to 10 rewards 1 week early. So basically on week 5 you get the week 6 reward, on week 9 like this week you get the week 10 reward, which is the most relevant one because you get the mythic a week early, which is why we're able to cover the video, because most people aren't getting that till next Monday because they normally just get the normal pass, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, you mostly just get things a week early and a few extra loots. There is no unique drop on the Plus pass though. If you buy the normal pass for $10, it has every unique drop in it. Also, you can get every single drop that are within the past seasons within the game. The only ones that have not returned yet are the pets. There's currently been no way to reobtain the season pets. However, aside from that, every single other thing within the season pass has been reobtainable at a later point. So if you're playing free-to-play, it is still possible to get them. It's just way more annoying. Like all the things that come in the second to last week, like this week, the moon, that'll be in the drop table in about like 5 to 6 weeks from now. It's normally about 4 to 5 weeks after the campaign. It goes into the Vault Key drop table. Things like the Mythic will roll around on the following event for it. Not the one that happens right at the end, but the one after that. Or you can just get it through normal means or Soul Forge. It costs the same as any other Mythic. Things like the troops you can just find in the normal drop tables after 4 to 5 weeks after the campaign. And stuff like that. Like all of it's reobtainable. The weapons rotate whenever the kingdom of that weapon comes around. So if it's like a Kakarot weapon, it will come with the next Kakarot event. But so far only the pets have been exclusive to the passes. So they did mention they were going to add some way to get them back, though they have yet to actually do such a thing. So far been the only thing 100% unique to the season passes. As far as not obtainable again. Or at least currently. It could still change. But yeah, most people just go for the normal pass. It's the best value if you're going to be doing it. We mostly get the Pass Plus so we could show some of the stuff early. Like the Mythic video we did yesterday. You did buff it as this patch, but it's not really that needed, especially after how insane the last Vault event was. As well as all future Vault events. The most recent Vault event might have been really insane. We have to keep in mind almost every Vault event for the rest of time will be that insane now. Not as crazy as it was that Thursday, but if you only started playing on like Friday to Sunday for the last Vault event, the way that it was balanced then, it should be exactly how it's balanced going forward. Unless they double nerf it. Which is not out of the question, that could still happen. But assuming they don't. Because the loot that was insanely increased for Vault events now. Yeah, the power is a bit enticing. If anyone's getting the Pass Plus now, I believe it's for the power, and almost entirely for the power. Because if you're already getting the normal pass, it's $15 more for a power orb, plus a few other little goodies you get. Though 2 epic Vault Keys aren't as interesting now that we have like hundreds. But 2 is still better than nothing. And a few other loots it gives, like a little bit of gems and stuff. Way cheaper than buying gems, that's for sure. Because I think it gives like several hundred gems off the last little bit of the campaign. It's not like a huge amount, especially relative to the actual like hordes that we have. It's like 200, it's like 300 I believe on the dot. Yeah, it's exactly 300. 300 gems, some gem keys, an orb of power, 2 epic Vault Keys. Obviously the power is the main thing people want there. It also gives a major purple. Anyways. What am I looking for? Let's go finish out the RimWorld event, or at least do a few more runs. I want to keep going until we gain that level. Oh wait, did we already gain that level? We might have already gained that level. Hold up. We did gain that level already. So distracted. But if anyone still has anything else you want me to go over, do let me know. Because I think after a few more battles, we'll call it a night. Because my schedule tomorrow is very weird. As far as what we have planned. Because we're going to be playing Pokemon Unite the second it launches. The problem with that is it launches at the worst possible time. Because it's either launching at like anywhere from like midnight to 4 a.m. Somewhere's around there. Which is going to be very awkward time-wise. Hey, Vangor! Did he update Puzzle Quest 3 yet? I've seen you've been playing it a lot recently. Yeah, we'll need to get you into the guild at some point. I'm not sure what's up with my guild recently. A couple of them went really inactive out of nowhere all of a sudden. But they're also such high level that I don't want to kick them. Because they're like some of the highest level people in the entire game. I think they just burnt out a little bit from playing so much. I don't know, I've been enjoying my time overall with Puzzle Quest so far. They've been making some weird changes to it though. that have been rather questionable. That's still early in development, so we'll have to see. It's still in early access. If it's still just as bad as it is now in version 1.0, that's very problematic to the future of the game. But we're in version like 0.36. That's indication to how far we are. We're only 1/3 way through the beta. That doesn't necessarily mean that. But if that is a bit of an indicator, there's still a ways to go. You have to keep in mind, Gems of War was extremely bare bones at start as well. Like, Gems of War when it launched is nearly unrecognizable to what it is today. Like, you could pretty much just pass it off as a completely different match 3 game. And people would probably believe you. It was just that much different. Like, if they didn't recognize some of the troop art, you could literally pass it up as a different game. Hello, Defiant! Welcome. What do you think about this Scorpius build for Gnome Vaults? It wouldn't be horrible. I've personally been doing Phoenicia and 2 Black Mana Gold for the wipe, because you just cast both once and you win. The problem with Scorpius is you'd have to cast him once, get him all his mana back, and then cast him again. The other slight issue with Scorpius is if he revives within that time, you're going to have to keep casting him. So overall, it seems like it might be a little slow. Because one benefit to killing them all at the same time is Cedric can't resummon if they all die simultaneously off a full AoE. Which is normally why full AoE or similar options that can loop are used instead. If you kill 2, then 2, there's a chance you could... Oh, actually, then again, never mind. He actually wouldn't be able to. I forgot, duh. He's in 3rd slot. So you would actually kill him before he has a revive chance. Never mind, I guess would work. You still have to go through the process of getting him to full mana twice, though. But never mind, yeah, the team would work. I forgot, duh, he's in 3rd slot, so he died to Scorpius. Hit. Yeah, you can get away with that if you wanted to. I've never personally tested for Volt, so I'm not sure how efficient it is, though. It wouldn't be bad, though. It'd get the job done. I'm just not sure what its rate is compared to other teams. It seems like it would still be slightly slower, though. He's like 28 mana cost. It's not a small amount. Because when we do Phoenicia Black Manacles, we have to fill 12 mana into, like, 8 mana, and that's it. And they have, like, no mana conflict with each other. So it's, like, super quick fill. Whereas if you do Scorpius, you have to fill, like, 14 mana, then 28 mana. Or however it normally goes down. I haven't used the team in so long. It's been, like, almost 2 years since I ran a Scorpius team. He's been off meta for a while now. He's never been useless, though. He's just really off meta in the current state of the game. Compared to what he used to be used for. That's match. You sent me a PM on the forums. Sure, I'll catch it later. I still need to go read the entire changelog, too. I haven't read any of it yet. All I said was I'm disappointed with it. Or something on the forum. Can't remember exactly what I said. I already know some of the stuff that's in the patch, which is why. Because the patch has been live for like 3 or 4 hours now. Though I'm not updating it until it forces the update. Because it did some really weird changes that I do not want to have happen yet. Especially since I'm going to be really busy in the next few days. Pokemon Unite. As well as trying to get as many videos as we can out for it. Or at least streaming it nearly 24/7. Oh, a combination of both. Also, can we not die? That'd be perfectly great. If we could actually not die on this battle. Hey, there's that win condition. That was dangerously close to death. Very dangerously close to death. Anyways, let's go do one last mythic battle, and then we'll probably call it there. If you don't have Phoenicia, Scorpius would be a good alternative. But anyways, guys, next stream will be same time as always, hour prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we do every single night. Do keep in mind, there is a small chance it could be ever so slightly delayed. Main reason because we will be streaming like literally every second tomorrow. Because Pokemon Unite launches. And if I'm not specifically streaming, I'm probably working on a video to try to push out before other people get other similar videos out. So we'll be doing a lot in that regard. But shouldn't really mess with the normal Gems of War schedule too much. Though the only thing to really mention, we will not have a Friday morning stream for Gems of War. We'll also be doing that on Friday night. All the stuff we'd normally do then. Besides from that, it should just be normal stuff. We should hopefully be able to get up at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe ever so slightly off, but should be at that time. And, you know, just a pretty normal week in that regard. So it shouldn't affect that, hopefully. But anyways, guys, I need to go get a nap before this game launches. And I will catch you guys later. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. We'll be back, as I mentioned, hour prior to now tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we do every single night. We'll be doing a bunch of Volkey openings. So if you want to watch that, which should be quite a bit of fun. We're also going to go do the little pet thingy, which I forgot what pet. Actually, no, we're not going to do the pet. It's only the beast one, or the blue Guild War pet. We already had that max. But we'll open a lot of Volkeys. That'll be the main thing we do. And finish out whatever reward event we still have as far as the battles. And we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Oh, yeah, the Fall Guys stream was pretty fun. Glad you enjoyed it, Defiance. But there was a really funny moment in there. I'm not sure if you caught it yet. But actually, there was a couple funny moments. I'm pretty sure you might have already watched a lot of it, though. But, oh, what moment was it? There was one really, really nice one. I don't know. I'll mention it to you later. But you might have already found it. Like, once you see it, you'll know exactly which one I'm referring to, probably. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by, everyone.